Hello guys, today we are going to see how we can create a group notification in Flutter. If you don't know what a group notification is, then this is how a group notification looks. So these two are individual notifications, but we have grouped them together. So we will see how we can create a group notification. So this is just a simple form that we have. The title, this title will be the title for the notification, and this will be the content. So we will add any name here. So let's just say any random name, and we can enter any random value. Say hello world. And if we click on create group notification, it will add a new notification to the notifications that we already had. Now if we do not want to create the notifications by ourselves, we can also create a scheduler that will add a notification to the group after every 30 seconds. So here, if I write something, and if I write bye, then this notification will be added after every 30 seconds. So you can see that one Shiva byte is already added, and after 30 seconds, one more will be added without any interaction from our side. Now, before we go ahead and start implementing the project, I want you to subscribe to my channel so that you do not forget any new videos that I create. And you can also comment down any questions that you have or any video that you want me to make. So creating group notifications, we need three things. Three things are very important for the group notifications, and those are the notification ID. So this channel ID, sorry, the channel ID. So this channel IDs are important. So if we have two notifications and both have different channel IDs, then they will not be grouped. For us to group channels, we need to have same channel ID. Now, what are the other two things that we require? The other two things we require is the group key. So for every channel ID, so if there is a channel ID called as ch101, so if ch101 has three notifications, then the notifications will be grouped by the group key. So if this has a different group key and this has a different group key, then they both will not be grouped together. So the group key is very important. So let's create the group key. Sorry, let's create group key. Okay. Now, what is the other thing that we require? The other thing that we require is a group summary. So we have to create a notification with group summary as true. So this group summary as true. This is very important because if we omit this set as group summary, then there will be no grouping. So this I say is the most important, set as group key. So if we have three notifications or four notifications, then one of them should be created with set as group summary as true. Alright, so let's do that. Let's create a notification that is not uh, let's create a new notification void. So let's define it. And I'll just add some styling to the notification. So I'm just going to write a code. Here we are again going to use the same ID, channel ID. Okay. Now the style information is inbox style information. So the inbox style information is it's a kind of a style that is provided. So if you look at the Gmail or text messages, so the style in which they are created, those styles are called as inbox style. Not the emails, but the text messages. They are small and they just tell you how many messages you have and what is the little summary about that text. Then we have to provide the group key. And set as group key equal to true. Okay. Now we are just going to return notification details. Alright. And we have to add over here. Alright, because we are returning something and it was void, so it was invalid. Alright. Now we are going to catch this notification over here. So copy this. And change the group notification and get group notifier. Alright, now show this notification. Group notification. Sorry, flutter. We have to use flutter. Okay. Flutter location plugin dot show the ID, the title, and the body, and they are going to be the ID is going to be 0 this time because we are creating the notifications through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want this notification, the group notification, to be ID 0. Okay, now what we are going to do the title. So we will add attention. You can use any title. I'm just using attention. And here we are going to use group notification. Group notification. Alright. And let's move this over. So it doesn't make sense, but let's just add it. Alright. And we can now use it. So let's try to use it. Alright. So create group notification. Now one notification is created. Let's click again. And you can see that both are now clubbed together. So if we change this to new notification, then this new will be added. Alright, so now we know that how we can create a group notification. So for group notifications, we need three things that are very important. So let me write it here. What are those three things? First is group key. We need a group key because group key is a way through it. Android knows which belongs to which. And the second is set as group summary. So if you have 10 notifications, then then one of them should have set as group summary, summary true. So if we have 10, one of the notification should have set as group summary true. Alright, and every notification should have a group key, that is the same group key. So if we change this group key to 102 and the other notifications are from the group 101, then they will not be grouped. So this is very important. Please note this, okay? And they and all this should belong to, and all this should belong to a single channel ID. So the channel ID is then, so first, how Android interprets this is that first it looks for the channel ID, then it looks for the group key, then it looks for set as group summary flag, and when all three of them are found to be true, Android groups these notifications together. And I think this is, if you still have difficulty understanding this, write this down in the comment, and I will respond to you. I will resolve your query. Alright. So at this point, we have created the simple notifications and grouped them. Now let's see how we can periodically group the notifications. Alright. To periodically group the notifications, we are going to use timer. Alright. So here, use timer. Alright. And import the library. Alright. Okay. So here, this is the function for the group notification, as you can see. Okay. So now on the click of this button, right, initialize the timer and start notifications. And the way we are going to do is like this. Timer dot periodic. Now duration you have to provide duration, and this can be anything. So we are just going to use seconds, and for now for the test we are going to use 5. You can always change it, and in the timer we are going to show the notification. Alright, so here we are just going to copy this and paste. Okay, so here it is going to print this notification after every 5 seconds. Alright, let's save this and see if it works or not. Alright, we don't have any notification right now, and let's group start. So if we click here, after every 5 seconds a notification will come up and it will be grouped together. As you can see, one notification already there. After 5 seconds, one more will be there, and there is one more, and there is one more. So now that you have started the timer, you also have to cancel the timer when you don't require it anymore. So you probably have to write code for that. I have just created a function to show the notifications periodically. Now you can again create a new button to stop them or we can do some create more logic to stop the notifications. But the simple idea is that now you know how to periodically create the notifications and group them. I mean, periodically create group notifications. All right, and this will not stop because we have to stop the timer. All right. So the one thing that you can do to improve this project is you can write code to stop this timer, and and this code will be available on the GitHub. The link will be in the description. All right. If you have any more doubts, write it down in the comment. I will help you with that. And please subscribe to my channel. It's